Today we'll discuss about the remaining contents of infratemporal fossa. The number one is medial pterygoid muscle. Now this muscle is very thick and somewhat quadrilateral in shape. It has got two heads of origin, superficial head and the deep head. Superficial head takes origin from tuberosity of maxilla and pyramidal process of palatine bone. Deep head from the medial surface of lateral pterygoid plate. The medial pterygoid muscle in this diagram is here. It takes origin from tuberosity of maxilla and pyramidal process of palatine bone. Deep head from the medial surface of lateral pterygoid plate, and the muscle get inserted onto the mandible, inner aspect of ramus, lower part near the angle, and here the surface is somewhat irregular. Ridges are there which gives firm attachment to the muscle at the angle, inner aspect. You may call it as it is inserted onto inner aspect of angle of mandible. It is supplied by nerve to medial pterygoid branch from mandibular nerve. And the very important action of this muscle, the elevation of mandible, and along with the lateral pterygoid brings protrusion. And protrusion, as we know, is nothing but forward projection of mandible beyond upper jaw. It also helps in side-to-side chewing movements along with the pterygoid. All pterygoids, when contact alternately, the one side of medial pterygoid and lateral pterygoid contacts alternately with the other side, brings side-to-side chewing movement. Now, see here, the lower part of temporalis muscle, we have already discussed details about the temporalis muscle, and the lower part of temporalis muscle lies in infratemporal fossa, and as we know, this muscle get inserted onto the tip of coronoid process as well as anterior margin encroaching medial surface and lateral surface of ramus of mandible. Now look at this maxillary artery. I am running this probe along the maxillary artery. Here it is. Now maxillary artery is a branch from external carotid artery, and it arises just behind neck of mandible within the substance of parotid gland. Now it is running on the surface of lateral pterygoid muscle. For convenience, it is divided into three parts: the first part, the second and the third part. The first part extends right from origin to lower border of lateral pterygoid muscle. The second part is running on the surface of lateral pterygoid, and the third part lies within pterygopalatine fossa. The maxillary artery enters into the pterygopalatine fossa by passing through pterygomaxillary fissure. If you concentrate over here on the first part, right from origin to lower border of lateral pterygoid muscle, it runs medially, almost horizontally, between the neck of mandible and sphenomandibular ligament, and it gives 5 branches. The first branch, here is the first branch, named deep auricular artery. A deep auricular artery supplies skin of external acoustic meatus and outer surface of tympanic membrane. Now another branch is here, the anterior tympanic artery. It supplies inner aspect of tympanic membrane. The third one is running upwards, the branch right from first part of maxillary artery running upwards, passing deep to lateral pterygoid muscle. And this artery is nothing but middle meningeal artery. The middle meningeal artery, third branch, is running upwards, and it passes between the two roots of auriculotemporal nerve and enters into the cranial cavity by passing through foramen spinosum, and it supplies skull bone and dura mater. By the side of this, another artery, inconstant artery, fourth branch, named accessory meningeal artery. And the fifth is here, inferior alveolar artery. I am running this inferior, running downwards, and this artery enters into the mandibular foramen along with the inferior alveolar nerve. And before it enters into the mandibular foramen, it gives branch named mylohyoid artery. So these are 5 branches arising from the first part. Now, as we know, second part is running on the surface of lateral pterygoid muscle. It gives 4 muscular branches. 4 muscular branches. The first branch is here, the mesenteric artery, running upwards, emerging from upper border of lateral pterygoid muscle, this one. And the deep temporal artery, here it is. And deep temporal artery running along with the nerve of same name. And these artery, deep temporal, 2 in number. Now, the third branch is here, I am running this probe, as pterygoid artery. Name itself indicates, supplies pterygoid muscles, lateral pterygoid and medial pterygoid muscle. And here is the buccal. Anterior to this is buccal artery. As the name indicates, it supplies buccinator and the mucous membrane of cheek. The third part of maxillary artery lies within pterygopalatine fossa. Once this artery enters into the pterygopalatine fossa through pterygomaxillary fissure, here in the pterygopalatine fossa, it gives 6 branches. We will discuss about all these 6 branches afterwards. Another important content is pterygoid venous plexus. As the name indicates, it is a venous plexus which is situated around this lateral pterygoid muscle and within the substance of lateral pterygoid muscle. And it drains into the maxillary vein which accompany maxillary artery. And the tributaries of the maxillary vein corresponds to the branches of maxillary artery, and the maxillary vein joins superficial temporal vein to form retromandibular vein within the substance of parotid gland. Now, communication of this pterygoid venous plexus is important in the sense that it communicates to the cavernous sinus by means of what is called emissary veins, and these emissary veins passes through foramen ovale, foramen lacerum and foramen spinosum. And this communication important in the sense it is important channel through which the external infection may spread to the cavernous sinus. As we know, the venous plexus surrounding lateral pterygoid muscle and some veins lies within the substance, and during rest the blood is collected in the venous plexus, and during contraction of lateral pterygoid muscle, for example during yawning, the accumulated blood is pumped out. Thus we can say that it acts as a peripheral heart. That is all for today. Thank you.